Lantra now. Lantra has some pace. He's going to go straight outside. He's going to go all the way.
This is Harry Pandara. Runs around. What a brilliant try.
Draws and passes. Beautifully done. Just going in for the try, and it's a try.
Very good evening. Welcome to Havelock Park. It's the big game between Trinity College and Isipathana College here in Colombo. It's nice to see weather nice and clear today of what we had yesterday, a soaked Havelock Park, of course, we had yesterday. And it's very clear today at Havelock Park, and Colombo has been very kind today in terms of weather. Where we experienced the past week, it was all storms. Coming to you live on ThePapare.com, Dialogue TV, and also My TV is the round 2 game between Trinity College and Isipathana College. Trinity travelling down to Colombo after some time after their first leg travel for the Rugby Shield. Here they are back for the final time in the league. They will be playing away from home. Isipathana College, on the other hand, have had a mixed season, a very young team, of course, a lot to look forward to in the coming years. But Coach Lacinta Di Costa along with Terence Henry have done a superb job to keep them in the top 5. Trinitians bottom of the table in number 7, but they are looking to finish as strong as they can to stay in contention of this cup segment. In the top 8, they have just one below, that's Zaira College, but they will have something to play for today. And joining me on the commentary box this evening is former Trinity player is SW Chang. Very good evening, SW.
Good evening to everyone. Good evening, Hiro. And it's been, as you said, the conditions look good, much better than last evening, where Kingswood played St. Peter's down in Colombo at Havelock Park. And park looks good, very good. Hopefully it will stay like this and not get too much of heat. And looking forward to big battle as we see Isipathana versus Trinity. And Trinity, of course, is having quite a mediocre season. Isipathana, with, as you said, the young side has performed tremendously well, and they are hovering around in the 4th position.
Correct, and of course it's always that gutsy performance of Isipathana, isn't it? You've been involved with the Isipathana team some time back. Just tell about the culture, how it's that involved in Isipathana.
Oh, that's a huge culture where Isipathana is concerned. They are very much passionate about rugby, and I think as I may not wrong to say that their religion is all about rugby, and quite rightly they have produced many rugby players in the national team, as we see on the TV. 29% thunderstorm, minimum 26 degrees, wind speed 10 kilometers per hour from south to east, and humidity still 78. It's a little too high still.
Yeah, even with heavy rain yesterday, it was 78%. So this is where the Trinitians will feel it, traveling and training up in Pallakele without that cool breeze blowing across the stadium. But of course, you get a breeze, kind of a breeze here from the right side of the screen, exactly from where this camera angle is. Now this is where the wind blows across the ground. And that's the only place that you get some kind of breeze at Havelock Park. Other than that, if you see, it's all dull, of course. SW, just talking about the Trinity season so far, it's been a very, very close games that Trinitians have come out. They played some good rugby in the second half early second half, but they take a little time to settle in, isn't it?
Yes, if you analyze the games that they played so far, it's just that they have not been in front at the correct time, and they have performed well, and maybe some of the options that take at a crucial moment has costed them the game. And especially if you look at the second leg with 19-20 and they try to run it through from their own goal line, instead of that they should have put it down into the park, into the center, and then Rajaratnam has come in just after scoring a try off a bounce, and then those memories I'm sure would have stayed in for him to go for a second try. So matters like that.
Yeah, so we'll all look forward to this game. It's Trinity College versus Isipathana College, coming to you live on ThePapare.com. Lots of things to expect. Team cards coming in. A lot of news on the team card as well. We will bring you live action in a bit after the commercial break. Stay tuned to ThePapare.com.
සතුට සදන සිංහ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank, keep growing.
Some see a myriad of possibilities ready to break out in glory. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Pirisidu fresh hisak tiyan pirimi shaktimat. ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසායි. ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සොරි zero කරන නැවි මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ්. ඒ වගේම ඉස්සොරි වලින් නිදහස්. ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සොරි zero කරයි. ලුවාංක එකේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය ටෙලිවිෂනේ මීළඟ පෙරළිය
MJN JQ Shopping TV.
උසස් තත්ත්වයේ ජපන් නිෂ්පාදන.
පහසු මිලට වට්ටම් සහිතව.
ගෙදරටම ගෙන්වා ගන්න. සෑම දිනකම උදෑසන 10ට.
MJN JQ Shopping TV බලන්න.
Dialog Television, Dialog Now, channel number 106.
බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම වෙනස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
ඒ සිංහ නම මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිංහ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with home loans, education loans and vehicle loans from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Energetic and daring, some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිමි ශක්තිමත්. ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසයි. ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ්. ඒ වගේම ඉස්සුරි වලින් නිදහස්. ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සුරි zero කරයි. ලුවාංක එකේ මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ.
Be a part of the latest shopping revolution. Now you can shop from the comfort of your home with MJ and JQ Shopping TV, bringing you the latest high-quality Japanese products right to your doorstep. Affordable prices, unbelievable discounts. Every day at 10 a.m. on Dialogue Now, channel number 1. Dialogue Television, Sri Lanka's #1 television experience.
Welcome back. It's live action coming to you from ThePapare.com and Dialogue TV. Trinity College taking on Isipathana College in the round 2 game here at Havelock Park. It's, as we said before, spoke of the weather. It's lovely, nice and clean here today at Isipathana of what we at Havelock Park of what we saw yesterday, as the Isipathana team is still warming up here at the Havelock Park. They're hosting this game, of course. And there is a good support of Isipathanans who have come, and a lot of Trinitians have travelled down to Colombo today. And as I said before, on commentary is S.W. Chang today. I'll put you on the spot. How do you think this game will pan out?
That's a very good question to answer. But I think if you look at the scales and the risas and if you go all that, I think the green shirts have the advantage right now because they have been playing some good rugby, constructed. I think they lost to St. Peter's on a last-minute bounce, which came into the pit right hand. Till then, it was a distance of 3 points. They were down 3 points. They would have come back at any time against St. Peter's. And Trinity Hawkers, as we discussed before, have been not had one of the good seasons as concerned. They have been on the losing side. And but on the day, it all depends on who will take the decisions and correct options.
Correct. It all depends in that 70 minutes if they take the correct decisions and correct options. As you said, if they come on top, it's what will be interesting to see. Both teams, of course, have the talent and the capability to run out each other. in today's game. We'll be going for a roundup of actions of what happened during the last week, and we'll be back. So the last week actions took place. It was the first week after a break, Kingswood versus Isipathana. This was a muddy affair up in Nittavela, and it was a very close game as well. Isipathana coming on top against Kingswood College in that game, where Kingswood College almost had the lead till the 65th minute or so, and then it was Isipathana College who won that. That was half time, 5 points to 3. And then this is where Isipathana won that game. Look at that strength shown of that replacement win 3/4 on that day. And he has earned himself a starting spot today. We'll talk about that later on. So that will be very interesting to see. This is Kingswood College trying to come back in the end, but just gave the game away. They had to cut back in, had inside support. That's how that finished. 10 points to 5 in a Sunday game at Nittavela. Isipathana College taking on. And then we had Zahira College taking on Royal College. Of course, Royal College deemed to be one of the best teams, quite far from the others, you should say. And except for that second leg game up in Pallakele, they have almost smashed every other team in this league. And the first game against Kingswood College, where they won 29 points to 3. Kingswood College, of course, had a good start in that game but couldn't finish off. On the other hand, Royal College have everything in this team. Good balance, nice set of forwards, hard running centers, speedy win 3/4, and a fullback who can kick anything inside the 35 meter in any angle of that game. So 45 points to 5, how that finished. And then we had another closely contested game here at Havelock Park between St. Joseph's College and Wesley College. Wesley College shocked everybody in this league tournament. In that game, almost beating St. Joseph's. St. Joseph's, the second time that they had a close, tight game like that, they almost went down to Kingswood before coming on top. And then even in this game, it was Wesley College leading at one point with about 10 minutes to go. There you see 16 points to 14. Before this happened, Gamunu Chetia, who has been the star player for Joseph's College, and then they broke out, scored another try. So St. Joseph's College winning that game 26 points to 16 in the end, not what the scoreboard shows. Then we had Trinity College versus St. Peter's College. Some say it's unlucky, but that's how it finished. 26 points to 28 points to 21. This was a couple of tries scored by St. Peter's. They ran away in that first half. 14 minutes, 14 points to 0. How they ended the first half. And then the Trinitians came back. That's where Trinity played their rugby in the second half. Early in the second half, St. Peter's College scoring early in that second half. But then Trinitians started to play after replacement Akita Sakalasuriya, who came in and scored 16 points out of 21. This was that long pass of Vishwanarana Raja, one of the fastest in the league tournament, Rana Raja. And then we have Sakalasuriya, who just cut his way through like a hot knife through butter. That was one of Sakalasuriya, and this was the other. Both sides of the field, lovely step back in. And 28 points to 21. That's how that finished up in Pallakele against St. Peter's College. So Trinitians have been going down in this league so far by very little points, about less than 10 points, isn't it, SW?
The defense organized and get their act together. As we see the section of a crowd waiting for the very much eager and waiting for that teams to come out and the whistle, the referee to start proceedings.
This was last week results SW. St. Joseph's beating Wesley College 26 points to 16, and then Royal College beating Zahira College 41 points to 5, and then St. Peter's College beating Trinity College 28 points to 21. And then Isipathana College beating Kingswood College 10 points to 5. So this was the last week results in the Singer Schools Rugby League 2018. We have the team news coming up today, and we have a very new captain in the red, gold and blue jersey. This is the so far in the cup segment, so it may change out after today because St. Peter's have that played that extra game, sit pretty on top with 40 points. Will Royal College come back today? We'll have to wait and see in the evening how that pans out. St. Joseph's third, Isipathana at 4 and Trinity at 7. That's where the teams sit today. So 4 and 7 clash here at Havelock Park today.
Well, the teams are lining up for the introduction, and I think I wonder whether they will have the college songs being played. I'm sure there'll be a chief guest that they will introduce. It's a good thing to be having things like this. It brings a lot of interest among the boys and the players to be introduced, and the old boys to be felt that they have been important to be chief guests.
Yes, the two teams lined up here for today's game, and we'll have the team cards in a bit, where we will run through some changes, interesting changes, of course, with both teams. So with the visiting team, of course, there you go, the Trinity team lined up. We'll have the school songs, and also and we have both teams lined up today. So a couple of friends meeting there, Diane and the Isipathana trainer. It's always nice to have, isn't it? To both coaching setup know each other. Diane, of course, was part of Isipathana College. So there's a lot of things that bring together between these two schools. I remember Isipathana have a lot of respect when they come up to Pallekele, because Trinity had hosted Isipathana at a time during their difficulty, and then it was a lot of respect, mutual respect between both these teams.
Yeah, they always maintain that. I think that's all rugby is all about, and sportsmanship is all about. And as you see, the chief guest coming out with the principal of Trinity and Isipathana, as you see the Isipathana lineup. Over to you.
Pasindu Dasanayaka, Piyu Mediravira and Kushmal Ratnavira in that front row. Very mobile, but a heavy front row for Isipathana College, with second rows coming in as Chamud Sandaruan and Nazran Nilamuddin, who has been a very good player for Isipathana College, carried this team throughout the season. Nilamuddin in the second row, and then the mobile third row of Isipathana as always. Janit Nirmala, Ramindu Hettiarachi and Hasindu Shanilka will play in the third row for Isipathana College. And then we have the halfbacks, the halves combination, Chamat Tilan and Anjana Hantanpitia, who is one of the senior players in this team at number 10 for Isipathana College. The centers, Manilka Ruberu, the skipper, and Manjula Ratnayaka, very experienced Manilka Ruberu, of course, leading the team, has 2 more years to play after this. So it's will be interesting to see how he leads the park, a big made center. And then we have Ashan Gunasekara, Ramita De Silva and Stefan Jayakanta in the wing for Isipathana College to complete the starting 15. It's a young Isipathana team, but everything to play for against Trinity College. And we have the Trinity team, Joshua Peter coming in as prop with injury to the regular pop forward. Niranjana Vitana and Mahdi Abdullah has been starting for Trinity this season. 94 kilogram Mahdi Abdullah in the front row. And then we have the second row with Zaid Faisal and Mekan Yashwant in 4 and 5. And then the third row of Dhiren Ratwata, who has been starting from the Peters game, and Lennox Kalyanaratna at number 8, who has been the player of the season for Trinity, and Dulanjit Netuara at number 7, who also is a good player who has come in place of Mohammad Ikram, the injured vice captain And then Tehan Karunanika starts ahead of Amit Kulatunga today at number 9, and Akita Sakalasurya comes in place of Minindu Jayawardena of the last week starting lineup, so he will be the vice captain today, Akita Sakalasurya at number 10. And then the center combination today, an interesting center combination with Warren Veerakun and Mohammad Shuaib partnering in that centers with Navin Rajaratnam out. Then we have Reshan Bandaranaike moving to fullback. Janindu Ratnayaka comes in place of Avishka Sheikh, the skipper, and today's new skipper, Vishwa Ranaraja. He will lead the team for Trinity College today. So two big changes, SW Chang for Trinity College, both skipper and vice captain going out to the replacements bench. Avishka Sheikh and Navin Rajaratnam, as you said. Danindu Herat, Minindu Jayasundara, Amit Kulatunga, Mohammad Ikram, Tidas Tirangi, Yomal Bandara, Oshen Gunawardana, Nimesha Ekanayaka is Trinity College replacement bench. And then we have Vimesh Varnapura, Mohammad Rifki, Manoj Gautam, Kashun Gimhan, Nislaka Pereira, Nepul Attukorala, Kasun Kaushalya, Johan Ratnavira, Renuja Silva, and Nadim Bashik will be the Isipathana College replacements. SW, a very interesting change coming off for Trinity College in that moving the captain and the vice captain to the bench.
Yeah, very interesting. I don't know whether they want to bring them back in the second half and for them to make an impact, or they want to try out some youngsters that will come next year. It all depends what the thinking behind it, but nevertheless, let's go through and see how they fare with the youngsters coming in. And but it will be costly because we are playing against Isipathana.
Not sure how that will pan out, of course, but we have to wait and see, as both schools just doing their school songs lined up in front of the Havelock's grandstand. Yes, it's a very traditional encounter, of course, between Isipathana College and Trinity College. Have been played in some time. This is the chief guest and the two principals of Trinity College and Isipathana College, along with the master in charge of Isipathana College. So that's done and dusted. We are everything up for everything. Henry Terrence, the Isipathana College forwards coach, he is ready, and he will have his words spoken to him, to his boys, as the Trinitians on the other hand will have their last huddle as well. Isipathana College going through prayers as usual they do, and then of course the Pathana boys, and here's the Trinitians who have come in place today to play in Kandy. There is the new skipper Vishwa Ranaraja. Sri Lanka win 3/4. The under 18 Reshan Bandaranaike moves into fullback, and the referee for today, young Akhil Jamaldin, who has been quite a revelation for this A Division League, has done a good job so far with Ajit Kumara and Gayan Hinkanda with Tony Amit today, our television match official.
Yeah, I think young Jamaldin has done a great job, and he's good future for us to talk about, and congratulations to him for having been selected to officiate as assistant referee at the coming Asian Games. As if we Trinity kickoff and Isipathana finds a hole in that Trinity forwards, but it's fielded by Trinity fullback Bandaranaike after a chip by the Isipathana forward.
First touch for Netwar, taking the ball into contact. Now the ball comes out to Sakalasurya. Takes a bit of time. It's touched, so no one's in front. It's a knock forward this time. Advantage for Trinity. So a couple of early nervous start for the youngsters. Here's that replay once again. That was the kick. Sakala Surya chasing that kick behind and putting an unforced error there by the Isipathana boys. Now is an opportunity for Trinity College. With Tehan Karunanika will feed this ball into the first scrum of the match, just behind the 50-meter mark. Lennox Kalyanaratna nicely at the back, but the scrum has been pushed behind, going to the short side. Here's Tehan switching back into Reshan Bandanayaka. Bandanayaka steps off one, goes to the 40-meter mark of the opposition territory. Joshua Peter taking the ball into contact now for Trinity College. Tehan off to Sakala Surya, gives it out wide to Shuhaib, cuts back into Warren Veerakon, taking the ball into contact. Here is Tehan. Niranjan Vitarna taking the ball into contact. Peter once again in midfield, trying to cut back in and get support. Tehan looking for opportunities, gives it to Sakala Surya, who puts the boot, runs back inside the 22, touched behind by the Isipathana fullback there, Gunasekara, and he thumps it down the park. It was touched back, taken back inside the 22. The play comes back into the 40-meter mark, so it will be a 20 line out.
Interesting to see the replay on that, whether the Isipathana fullback took the ball in, because the ball, certainly what we saw, bounced before the 22-meter.
Numbers? 8. You have to come here and then lift. 8.
First line out for Trinity College, going with a 7-man line out, going to the front of the line out with Dhirendra Ratwata fumbling that but taking it cleanly, trying to set up a maul, not moving forward at the moment. And now they move forward, set up again.
Move.
And it's a penalty for Isipathana College, holding on. Didn't have time to release. So that's a good work from the Isipathana forwards, bringing down the Trinity maul and then turning over as Anjana now will put this ball into the park. So 3 minutes gone on the clock, SW there. It's a good turnover ball by Isipathana College.
Very well defended, where I think Trinity should take a leaf out of that, how to defend a driving maul. And as you said, the kick has been thumped into the BRC park from Havelock Park.
Time off.
Crowd slowly building in. Isipathana College. Edri Veera will throw into the line out. Interesting to see how they go, and a turnover ball. Here's Sakala Surya, but Trinity backpedaling. Shuaib now draws and pass to Warren Veerakon. Has Janindu on the outside, who cuts back in. Going back to Mohammed Zaid, who take the ball into contact. Had a decent second leg game, has earned him place a start. Here's Mahdi Abdullah running into contact now. Tehan out to Vishwa Raja, the skipper for today, taking the ball past the 50-meter mark. Vishwa. Here is Sakala Surya now, gives it out wide to Nethwara. Trinity putting on some faces. Sakala Surya now decides it's time to go for the boot. There is no one at the back. The chase is on with Veerakon and Janindu, but it's nicely guarded inside by Praveen Stefan, who had earned himself a starting lineup call today for Isipathana College after that fantastic try against Kingswood College up in Nithawela last week. Good spot of space there by Sakala Surya.
Yeah, well, you know, Trinity is playing a totally different game today. They are sucking in the green shirts into it and then going wide, then sucking again and then putting the long boot in there.
Front of the line out they go. It's a knock forward once again, an opportunity for Trinity College. Here's Tehan Karunanayaka giving the ball out to Nethwara. Pick and drive by Zaid. Tehan off to Sakala Surya, goes wide, this time long, out to Rashan Bandarnayaka, cuts back in. And taking the ball into contact is Virakon. Karunanayaka once again going short to Dhirendra Ratwata. Is isolated at the moment. Ratwata. Clean out coming up by Netwara. Off to Mekan Yashwant. Going into contact. Here is Sakala Surya now. Gives it out wide to Virakon. Virakon spots some space. Cuts back in. Takes two to bring him down. Tehan off to Sakala Surya. Steps off one. Steps off another. Fence another. Still moving front. Sakala Surya, who had a good game against St. Peter's. This is Mahdi Abdullah. Off to Yashwant. Has Netwara. Netwara stepping back in. Looking for an offload. Dhirendra, long pass out wide to Ranaraja. Ranaraja steps off one. Does he have the gas to go all the way? Needs support. Ranaraja takes about good 10 to 15 meters on the out.
You can lose the ball.
Trinity not rolling away, so an opportunity here for Trinity College to put some points on the board. Here's the replay once again, SW.
Yeah, lovely long cutout pass. They're playing a different brand of rugby today, this evening, because they're going wide, they're keeping it, they're sucking in like the magnets, getting the defense into one spot. And the Trinity player appealing to the referee that he's holding on. And Trinity has opted to go for the touch of that penalty.
Yes, 7 minutes on the clock. Once again going in front of the line out. Ratwata plucking that ball in the top in the air in front, and Trinity rolling maul is on. They're on top of the line, and the first try comes of Joshua Peter. Trinity College scoring the first try. Very patient this time, Trinitians.
Yeah, the substitute prop forward Joshua Peter, is it number 1 for Trinity? Yeah, that's right. Scoring maybe his first try for the season. And Trinity has drawn first blood. Almost 8 minutes of the game, as you can see on the replay. Well taken, well picked up by Ratwata, and Trinity moving away from the initial take, powering, pumping, and with the help of the other forwards, his hooker mate Niranjan Vitarna helping him to go over the line.
Good start for the Trinitians. Isipathana will regroup, and they have been in this situation a couple of times in this season, so they know how to come back. As Akita Sakala Surya, who has copped an early wound on his left elbow, is lining up for this kick. The vice captain for today. Sakala Surya puts off the left post, so it stays 5 points to nil in favor of Trinity College.
Not the best of kicks made by Sakala Surya this evening to convert that try. Having said that, yes, you are right. You leave a second and the Greens will come back.
They know how to come back. This is Isipathana, led by a young Manilka Roberu, who has shown leadership qualities. Tehan Karunanayaka inside the 22 puts the kick behind. There is no one marking for Isipathana College at the back, and that's a good kick. Brings back play to the 50-meter mark.
Look at this, it's a total different game by Trinity. At last they have found the long boot, the line kickings, and going into territorial and to make use of the territorial advantage, as you see a line out well executed by the Greens. Isipathana picking it up.
Taking into the contact is Ratnayaka for Isipathana College, and that's an up forward. Here's a loose ball pouncing on Vishwarana Raja once again. Danger time for Isipathana College. Slowing the ball down. Inside pass to Mekan Yashwant. Clearing the ruck there. Dhirendra Ratwata looking for options. Has Sakala Surya off to Joshua Peter. No way through that for Trinity College. Playing this nice and slow with the waiting game. Spot space at the back. Puts the high kick. It's the high ball. And interesting to see of whose body that came into touch. Here's the replay of that once again. Puts the kick nice and clean. The Isipathana win 3/4 there, just couldn't collect the ball cleanly. De Silva.
That was a teasing up and under. It was very teasing. The ball was hanging there. Had plenty of time for his winger, Sakala Surya's winger, to get under it. And then off the boot or the chest of the Isipathana, Trinity has the throw in.
Good line out. That's a penalty on top. Again, there should be a warning. So this time they're looking for an option, Trinity College, within the range of some of the kickers there. It'll be interesting to see that replay once again.
Yeah, and I think the correct option Trinity is taking, going to the corner rather than going for the 3 points, because it's a bit of a distance. You're right, it's interesting to see the replay and as you see it, what the call was. Okay, they're hitting the ball on purpose towards the opponent goal line.
Overthrown line out there by Trinity College. And Isipathana pounds on the loose ball as they put the kick behind. Reshan Bandaranaike at the back looks for options, and he puts the big kick again inside the 22. It bounces off the Isipathana player. A great opportunity now for Trinity College to put some pressure, but a lovely step and brings back play. Kicks it straight to Bandaranaike once again. Has Veerakon on the outside, puts the chip behind inside the 22. No mark called, but he calls a bit late after going into the tackle. The Isipathana scrum half, Kalhara. Now Anjana settles nice and clean and puts a huge kick. Big kick this time from inside the 22, bouncing into touch by Isipathana College to bring back play into the opposition territory of the 40-meter mark. That's Manilka Ruberura, the skipper, who put that kick. Replay once again, nicely settled himself inside the pocket.
I want everyone to be at the line.
And to the 40-meter mark it went. So Trinity College, opportunity now for them. Inside their own half, gets the line out correctly this time. Tehan Karunanaike makes a fumble and decides to go by himself into contact. Pick and drive by the Trinitians. Ball pops out of the scrum, of the ruck rather. Trying to have a quick ball there, but just hesitated and goes a knock forward for Isipathana College. Yes, that ball shows. Not sure the pass or not.
Yeah, I think his vision was covered with the referee standing there, and then with that move he came in. But nevertheless, he should have caught the ball because it's not a hard pass, it's a good lob pass.
14 minutes on the clock. Trinity leading 5 points to nil at Havelock Park, and a perfect opportunity here for Isipathana College. Kalhara off to Anjana. Anjana steps off one. Good tackle to bring him down by Sakala Surya, managing to hold on to the jersey in the end. Now the ball comes out wide to Kalhara. Kalhara steps off one. Trinity manages to hold him again. Here it again to Anjana. Anjana stepping off another, going into contact. Very strong Anjana. Opportunity once again. This is Isipathana College. Very uncharacteristic today, leaving the ball behind. That's Ravindu Anjula, a player, Isipathana player, down off his screen as Isipathana work their way. Ruberu out to Ratnaika. In comes Gunasekara in support. Kalhara once again gives the ball inside, this time to Sandaruan, taking the ball into contact. And it's a penalty for Isipathana College. Offside. Number 6. And Isipathana going for 3 points. Just outside the 22, within the range. It's been a very beautiful game of rugby, isn't it? The first 15 minutes by both teams.
Yeah, they're willing to move the ball around and do their game plans on. Pathana very patient. As you said, very rare mistakes by dropping that ball. And nevertheless, they are still within striking distance. You could see them, they were looking very dangerous off that one simple three-quarter move. It's just that the winger overran the center, the ball carrier, as you see the 3 points attempt by Patana. And it looks good. Yes, the flags go up and Patana closes the gap with a penalty. So that's 5 points to 3. We are in the 16 minutes of the game. As you see the Greens hit back through the boot.
Yeah, very slowly. Good decision on the 22. Jamaldeen attending to the injured player. Referee වැඩ කරන්නේ නැද්ද? That was the three-pointer that Isipathana College went through the boot of Manilka Ruberu. That's a big loss for Isipathana College. Anjana Kulasekara taken out. Huge loss. He's been one of the playmakers at number 10. Put on some threatening moves as well in that initial exchange. Renu De Silva comes in. This will change a lot in this game, SW Chang. This player, Anjana Kulasekara, he's been the architect at number 10 for Isipathana College. It'll be interesting to see how the youngster comes in and steps in. But great opportunity for Trinity. But on the other hand, Isipathana College is a sad thing to see Anjana walking off like that. He's a fantastic player, as Isipathana College will play for that extra man now with lot of heart, as we always know, as Kalhara takes straight away. Into contact was Sera Singha, and straight away Kalhara putting that ball into the boot. Calling that is Reshan Bandanayaka. Bandanayaka steps off one and not releasing the ball before taking up. Again into contact. He was tackled and held. There you go. Now it's an opportunity for Isipathana College. Let's see how the fly half will be tested now here. Just outside the 22, will they use the forwards to go up? It'll be interesting to see what options Isipathana take.
You know, I don't think, I know, because his vision and his clearance, he sees a lot of it, the number 10 Kulasekara. But having said that, the depth that runs into Isipathana's substitutes, and I'm sure this boy will come out with flying colours. As you see the line out being fumbled, going in, forward, and a little bit of argy-bargy. But the green number 9 was maybe more than frustration coming in because of the line out. That was a very attacking position where you lose that line out, ball going forward. And Trinity will breathe a sigh of relief.
Just outside the 22 is where they will play the scrum, so cannot be kicked out on the full. Tehan Karunanayaka will feed this ball into the scrum. Referee not happy with that setup. And the assistant referee has been asked to monitor from this side of the scrum. Good management there by Akhil so far.
Yeah, he's a good up-and-coming referee, and I think I would rate him up in the first 3. And surprisingly, why he was kept off from some of the major crucial games.
At the back is Lennox Kalyanaratna picking off once, tried to run straight into the young fly-off. But good support there by the flanker. No one at the back. Tehan Karunanayaka looking to put the boot. Yes, he does. Kalhara goes in time and he knocks the ball forward. Very uncharacteristic today, Isipathana College. A lot of mistakes. Trinity, on the other hand, playing a very calm brand of rugby.
The mistakes that Pathan is making today is the handling errors. That's absolutely, because they have never done that before. Look at this high, easy ball, no pressure at all. Body away from the ball. He's trying to pick it up with his hands stretching out. Where you should, the cardinal rule, you just get under the ball first and then pick it up.
Updates, photos, reports and FB Live on ThePapare. www.facebook.com/ThePapare is where you can get all the updates of the under 17 and below age groups as Trinity feed the ball into the scrum. Here's Sakala Surya. Sakala Surya nicely cuts back into Warren Veerakun. Here's Sakala Surya once again. Gives out a long pass to Bandanayaka. Bandanayaka shows and goes as one to beat. But good tackle there by the Isipathana player in defense. Here is Sakala Surya once again. Inside pass to Zaid. Tehan off to Akita. Mekan Yashwant off to Joshua Peter in center field. Comes out wide to Sakala Surya. Again Veerakon, this time put in space. Steps off one, goes off another inside the 22. The Trinitians go. Now it's Lennox Kalyanaratne coming in support to get the ball secured. It's another penalty for Trinity College. And this time they will go for
tackle assist, not releasing.
A scrum. Very interesting call.
First call.
I think there was a double captain call there because somebody made the decision to have the scrum before the decision was made to go for 3 points. The correct call would have been 3 points or to kick in the corner.
Again, it's a gutsy call. Will they come out with 7 points or 5? It will be interesting. Good dummy going on the short side with Lennox Kalyanaratne. Needs support to secure ball. Trinity College. Now a pick and drive by the Trinitians. Again picking and driving through. Tehan, now the ball comes out wide to Mahdi Abdullah. Abdullah steps off one. Mahdi Abdullah scores the second for Trinity College. And this time the call by Akita Sakala Surya again proves correct as he did like last time against St. Peter's. Going for the scrum. And the Trinitians score their second.
Yeah, that's 2 tries from the 2 prop forwards. Both tries scored by the prop forwards. And very rarely you see the props getting a hand on the ball and going over the line. But I'm supposed with modern day rugby, I think the forwards will score. As we see the replay, a very good pick and support by the forwards. As we see that Mohammed pumping that legs over the line. Just get out of my way. That's my line of try line. And then Sakala Surya, as you said, may have called that option because they wanted the 7 points and the 3 points. I think everybody, I think Bandanayaka is the one who started the move. The kick is good. And it's 12 points to 3. Trinity leading by 9 points.
Very interesting. Here's that replay once again. Mahdi Abdullah just ran perfectly, line right in between the 2 defenders and slipped his way through. Here's Tehan Karunanika inside the 22, once again kicking it nice and clean into the touchline, bringing back play just to the half 50-meter mark. (23 points, very calm today the Trinitians so far, 12 points to 3 leading against a very uncharacteristic Isipathana team who have made some handling errors. Leadership change in the group.
Mark here. This is mark. Center mark.
Interesting point. When I used to run touch and I also, or referee, I always tell, don't move the 10 players, move the touch to the tunnel.
Once again going, this time getting the line out right. Isipathana College, but not clean, running straight in and spilling the ball away. Have the Trinitians managed to turn over? Yes, they have again. No one at the back. Opportunity for Trinity. Gives it out wide. Shoaib looks for space. Shoaib offloads. It's a forward pass off to Isipathana College. Here's that replay. Young Shoaib at number 12 saw the space in front of him, wanted to run an offload, did the correct way, but sending it forward.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Update coming to you live from the Zaira grounds. St. Joseph's leading 5 points to 0. Royal leading 10 points to 3 against Wesley. Has Isipathana College breakaway now. The young fly half De Silva brought down by Sakala Surya. And now Kalhara putting this kick behind inside the 22. The chase will be vital here for Isipathana College. No one at the back. Collected by Bandar Nayaka. Gives it out wide early to Ranaraja, who has a lot of pace. Ranaraja puts the step off 1, puts the step off 2, brings back play to the 40-meter mark. Ranaraja, but leaves the ball behind for Isipathana College. Sarah Singer to pick up that ball off the ruck. Good work by Isipathana now. This is Isipathana inside the 40-meter mark, taken into contact by Ravindu Anjula. Kalhara knocked forward by Trinity College. The young fly half giving the ball behind. It's a knock forward again, and it's be a scrum for Trinity College in the end.
A new one.
We spoke about
I'm a bit confused on the advantage player. You know, if you look at this, he runs around. There was a clear knock on by Trinity. He played the advantage of that, and then Isipathana off that move, attacked, and then dropped the ball, and the referee called for the knock on there. But he's been consistent. That's the main issue. He's been consistent. But I don't know, the new laws of the game may have changed. As we see Warren Veerakon linking up with his winger, Ranaraja making the yards. The ball is still available. On a tackle situation, Sakala Surya back to a forward number 5 for Trinity. They still have possession. They look possessed Lions this evening. As you see a break through in the center. Half back, lot of work, lot of feed out. As we Sakala Surya saw a little gap, they would have kept that gap for him because there were numbers outside.
Good contest.
Here's Tehan now, once again giving it to Dhirendra Rathwat, taking the ball into the 40-meter mark. Tehan looking for options. Trinity College need to secure ball. Yes, they do. Netwara standing. Start for the prop forwards. A lovely pass, short pass to Mekan Yashwant. He sets it up to Netwara. Now it comes to Sakala Surya. Gives it out to Shoaib. Shoaib cuts back in. Fence off one. Shoaib fence off another. And it goes just outside the 22-meter mark. Mohammad Shoaib, the ball pops off. Karna Nayaka manages to recover ball and he pops forward. It's a knock forward this time by the Trinitians. And there's a player down for Isipathana College who is struggling, and the play has to be stopped. It's not right. The referee will kick this out wide, Rashan Bandar Nayaka, but the play has to be. That's a very unfortunate incident. There's a player.
The crowd is excited. We had a similar incident where I think Wesley College was playing Isipathana some years back. We had an Isipathana player with a kind of sort of a convulsion, and this player was going through that same kind of convulsion, but nevertheless the play has stopped. I think the crowd got very excited about it. As we see, it's 28 minutes gone, and TCK 12 and IC 3.
It would be nice to see the replay. What happened on that? That was a very shocking sight to watch. Here's that replay. Mohammad Shoaib.
Tony, check if there's a foul play right there. Okay.
Here's that replay once again. He goes straight, hits the head. Head hits the shoulder of Shoaib. That's where it happened. That's where it happened. It's the number 4 for Isipathana College, Sandaruwan. There is nothing wrong in that. This is the reverse angle. Here goes Shoaib. He cuts back in off Ruberu. And now Kalhara comes in, and that's where the collision happens. Nasty collision. With the own player of Kalhara, he's come off.
Mr. Jamal, there is no foul play. It is the impact of the tackle that this boy got injured.
Okay.
So I will continue with the lineup. With there's no foul play right here.
No foul play. It's on the contact on the tackle that he got injured.
Okay.
So there's no foul play.
Therefore, I'll take the line out.
What did you say?
Is that okay with you?
You can take the line up.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
So there's clearly Tony Amit clearly saying there no foul play. It was his own player. Very unfortunate incident. Very unfortunate incident. Both teams, everybody, the committee comes there. The Trinity doctor is also there, Dr. Asela, and he's been carried out with a standing ovation at Havelock Park.
Captain? There's no foul play here. Just because of the contact, he has not been saved on the ground. So there's no impact there. We will continue with the lineup. Time is on.
So we'll be back, and the player will be stretched off straight away to the ambulance and the hospital. It's Piyum Vimukti who was the player who's been carried out, the prop forward for Isipathana College. Can this be the shift for Isipathana College? Here's Manilka Ruberu leading from the front. Straight away, Mohammad Shoaib going for a high shot and a penalty advantage coming up. And Isipathana College have started off and pushed into touch, but it will be a penalty for Isipathana College right in front of the post on the 40-meter mark.
Time off.
So there's another player carried out for Trinity College. It's Mohammad Shoaib who has been taken out, and Navin Rajaratnam comes in place. The regular vice captain of Trinity.
Okay, time is on.
De Silva puts the kick inside the 22 now. Now an opportunity for Isipathana College just outside the 22.
Make it quick.
Here's a great opportunity now with the Isipathana crowd getting back. They're trying to go for the rolling maul. Trinity College holding on. Now the ball comes off to Kalhara. Looking for inside ball. It's another knock forward, which has been the Isipathana's days so far. Inside the 22 now. Here's Tehan. Puts the kick behind. There's an Isipathana fullback who's waiting for that. Again, it's a knock forward. Isipathana College very uncharacteristic today. Referee will ask for a scrum or a line out, and the Trinitians opt for a scrum. Shoaib Mohammed taken out. Naveen Rajaratnam, the regular vice captain, comes in place at 12 because of an injury.
Was he involved in that earlier injury because he made the run and the shoulder, he hit the shoulder? Just imagine the impact the player would have had it, because for him to walk off with a shoulder injury.
Exactly. And then also he was involved in that unawkward tackling position made on Ruberu. Here's Tehan feeding the ball into the scrum. Nicely steady the scrum. Here's Sakala Surya now. Once again a collision, but this time nothing much there. And that'll be a knock forward by Tehan there. Bit of humor. We spoke of the replay here is once again a lot of collisions, and very not due to the game. There was the scrum, the knock forward there by the scrum half. Tehan. Now Trinity College here. Isipathana College rather. Pushed back. De Silva off to Ruberu. Gives it out wide. Lovely hands this time. Comes out wide to Gunasekara, taking the ball into contact. It's a high shot once again by Rajaratnam. And this could be a yellow. Yes, it is a yellow straight away for Naveen Rajaratnam, who had comes in. Vishwarana Raja, the skipper, the regular skipper.
Initially, I know that you tackle pretty good, but at the last, you tried to grab from the neck. I'm really sorry, that's against the law. I'm really sorry.
It's a yellow for Rajaratnam. Couple of minutes, he comes in and he goes out.
Time 32.
And Trinity down to 14, and a great opportunity for Isipathana College to put some points on the board now. High shot.
That was uncalled for. I think the management of the referees quite rightly got the call right. He went on, he slipped his hand high, and there is no excuse for that.
Great opportunity now. Here was that high shot. He first initially held the man correctly and then slipped off the ball into high. Here he should have released. But it's very hard in a contact point to realize that and do it. There's no way you can do that. Maybe in an acting drama, maybe SW.
Yeah, but you know how you get your hand onto the neck and the danger area. As you see, Isipathana has got their act together. They want the line out, and they're driving forward. Do they feel that this is the weak point of Trinity's defense?
Now the ball comes out wide to Silva. Here is Ruberu. Ruberu, the skipper, goes out, brought down by Veerakun. Opportunity trying to go to the short side now. Stefan taking the ball into contact. Isipathana College still inside the 22. Right on top of that ball is the Trinity player who has managed to take that ball, but the referee says he was not off the feet.
Call from Jamaldeen, referee Jamaldeen on that, not supporting the body weight. Was it that was the call? It'll be interesting to see the replay on that. As Isipathana, as you see the replay on that, he's got his hands onto that much earlier. The referee's got that call right. As Isipathana attempts the penalty conversion to make it 6 points to 12. The conversion is good because the crowd will tell you exactly whether it's 3 points or not. And before even the flags go up, so it's 6 points. 12 points to 6. As Trinity still have a 6-point lead, with Ruberu the skipper making the 6 points for Isipathana by putting over the 2 penalties. Trinity of course playing with 1 down. As you see the replay on that.
Rashan Bandaranaike restarts, puts in short this time. The chase is good in front of him. A step by Kalhara, taken the ball into contact.
Stay there, Blue.
Kalhara now puts the kick behind. There's no one at the back. Bandaranaike comes in, looks for support of Janindu, who cuts back in. As Trinity managed to secure ball. Joshua Pete acting as the scrum half. Nethwara off to Zaid. Zaid pops off to Dhirendra Ratwata. Dhirendra needs support. He gets eventually. Now the ball comes out to Lennox. Lennox trying to run across and go into contact.
Okay, hands away. Stay green.
Here's Tehan looking for options. Gives it to Nethwara. Or rather it's Niranjan. Vitarna taking the ball into contact. Sakala Surya waiting for the ball to come to him. Here's Dhirendra. Tehan off to Sakala Surya. Steps off one Sakala Surya. Very dangerous. Looks for opportunities. Goes into contact.
No,
and it's a penalty for Trinity College.
Offside.
We spoke about the partnerships of the prop forwards who scored a couple of tries for Trinity, and Union Assurance also does the same to start a life-changing partnership. As Rashan Bandaranaike puts the ball into touch. He kicks and puts the ball into touch, so that's half-time. And Trinity leading 12 points to 6 against Isipathana College at Havelock Park. And they managed to come and play a totally different brand of rugby SW as we spoke of.
Totally different brand. I wonder where was this brand of rugby before the at the earliest matches at the games, because they were finding that boot, they were going in territorial and they were keeping securing ball. Rotation has been good, and it's totally, as you say, it's a total different game plan this evening. And I think it surprised Isipathana too. But on the other hand, on the Greens part of it, is that their ball handling has let them down. Their errors of handling has been tremendous, very, very high rate on dropping the ball.
Confirmation of half-time, 12 points to 6 here at Havelock Park. Trinity College leading against Isipathana College in the Singer Schools Rugby League Tournament. Round 2 actions coming to you on ThePapare.com and also Dialogue TV and on Channel 1 and also My TV. And this is the highlights of the first half coming up of the game so far. 2 tries scored, and the first one was the Trinitians to score. It was Joshua Peter, the number 1 prop forward for Trinity College, scoring that try, not converted. And then we had Isipathana College off the boot of the skipper, Manilka Ruberu, putting that in between the post for 3. And then Trinity again scoring through their other prop forward, Mahdi Abdullah, who bumps off one, jumps over another, and he scores the second. And then Isipathana College came back after the conversion by Akita Sakala Surya to nail another penalty by given away by Trinity College. And then we had the penalty by Manilka Ruberu. With some interesting news coming to you from Royal Complex. Wesley College leading against Royal College 17 points to 15. So that's some interesting action on the other side of the park. Here it's Trinity leading against Isipathana 12 points to 6. See you after the turnaround. Stay tuned to ThePapare.com.
සතුට බෙදන නම ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම සැනසුම දෙන නම එය සිංහ නම මිහිර මවන නම පවස නිවන නම
මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank, keep growing.
Some see a myriad of possibilities ready to break out in glory. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිමි ශක්තිමත්. ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසායි. ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ්. ඒ වගේම ඉස්සුරි වලින් නිදහස්. ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සුරි zero කරයි. ලෝවාංක 1 මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ.
සතුට බෙදන නම ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම සැනසුම දෙන නම එය සිංහ නම මිහිර මවන නම පවස නිවන නම
මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with home loans, education loans and vehicle loans from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank, keep growing.
Energetic and daring, some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිමි ශක්තිමත්. ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසායි. ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ්. ඒ වගේම ඉස්සුරි වලින් නිදහස්. ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සුරි zero කරයි. ලෝවාංක 1 මෙන්ස් ෂැම්පූ.
Be a part of the latest shopping revolution. Now you can shop from the comfort of your home with MJ and JQ Shopping TV, bringing you the latest high-quality Japanese products right to your doorstep. Affordable prices, unbelievable discounts. Every day at 10 a.m. on Dialogue Now, channel number 1. Dialogue Television, Sri Lanka's #1 television experience.
ශ්‍රී ලාංකීය ටෙලිවිෂනයේ මීළඟ පෙරලිය.
MJ and JQ Shopping TV.
උසස් තත්ත්වයේ ජපන් නිෂ්පාදන.
පහසු මිලට වට්ටම් සහිතව.
ගෙදරටම ගෙන්වා ගන්න. සෑම දිනකම උදෑසන 10ට.
MJ and JQ Shopping TV බලන්න.
Dialog Television, Dialog Now, channel number 106.
Welcome back. 12 points to 6 halftime scores here at Havelock Park. Trinity College leading against Isipathana College. Trinity have finished. There is your regular skipper on your space. This is where it happened. This is where it happened. Kalhara goes for the tackle and then comes the prop forward. Bang, hits on their own player. Head on the face and he goes straight down. Poor old Vimukti. He hits Kalhara's head and as well as Shuaib. Look at that, look at this, straight on a head bounce, head clash there. That's very bad. We hope and pray that he recovers soon. Back to live action, 17 points to 15 at Royal Complex. Wesley leading, Joseph's leading against Zahira, 19 points to 0 in Zahira grounds. Trinity leading against Isipathana, 12 points to 6 against at the Havelock Park. It's all interesting, it's all happening in the Singer Schools League 2018. As we kick off the second half, nice and clean, this time outside the 22. The ball has been picked up by Joshua Peter and taken into contact. Tehan looking for options. Kicks from the base and bounces out on the full. So it will be a line out just outside the 22 for Isipathana College. An early opportunity, exactly what they've been waiting for. Off the start of this second half, they need to score. This is the Trinity skipper for today, Vishwarana Raja. Isipathana College have their scrum off in front and they've taken back and shifted the ball and they have a nicely
accidental obstruction. Yeah. Actual obstruction.
That's a scrum half, that's an obstruction, accidental obstruction. So it'll be a
takes it in. Interesting. Was there any accidental offside there?
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Just hindmost foot in. Hindmost foot in.
Here is Tehan at the back of that scrum. Taken back. Referee playing advantage. Sakala Surya kicks outside the 22, but it will be a penalty for the flanker breaking away before the ball came out of that scrum. So an opportunity for Trinity to clear their lines.
And have the throw in, as we see, referee Jamaldeen, who had a excellent first half, and saying that the flankers were not bound when the ball was still in the scrum. It doesn't find touch, but number 25 for Isipathana fumbles. Praveen Stefan. So Trinity gets an opportunity there of a bad inside slice kick to find touch to have the throw in the line out, but they do not have the line out, but they do have a scrum because there was a fumble. As we see, the number 6 has already broken from the scrum.
Crouch.
For Trinity to get the penalty, the kick has not found touch, fumbles again. I just can't believe that Isipathana are fumbling so much of high ball and passes.
Here's Tehan now, gives it to Sakala Surya very deep, and A knock forward there by Warren Veerakon, trying to switch and cut back in. Would have been perfect if Warren had collected that ball cleanly, but it was all crowded. Now an opportunity for Isipathana College, cutting back in once again. From the outside is Stefan, taking the ball into contact. Trinity trying to overpower in that ruck. Isipathana managed to secure ball, but this time off the feet, the Trinity number 6, Dhirendra.
Okay.
And another opportunity, another head clash.
Time is off.
Very unfortunate day for Isipathana College today. And I think it's the scrum of Kalhara who also was involved. That initial head clash with Vimukti has copped one more. And he needs to go into HIA for sure.
Okay, calm down, calm down.
A lot of stops and starts in this game so far. Due to injuries, not for anything else.
Okay, good. Time is on.
38 points on the clock. It'll be a penalty for Isipathana College. It's a great opportunity for them to hit back in this second half. And into touch just outside the 22 they go, through the boot of Silva. Here an FC rather. 17 points to 15. Wesley College leading and clearing their lines from their own half. It'll be very interesting if Wesley pull off a win here. It'll be all back to square one in the league as Isipathana College pluck that line out in the air, and an opportunity now pushing the Trinitians back inside the 22 they go. It's exciting times for Isipathana College now. Can they create something out of this? The maul stops.
Play on. Through the middle. Through the middle.
Referee stays to use it. If the ball doesn't come out here, it's an opportunity for Isipathana College. Go on begging, but Silva now spins it out wide to Ruberu. Ruberu gives it to Ratnayaka. Here is Kalhara once again, giving the ball out wide to Silva. Silva off to Sandaruwan. Referee playing advantage for Isipathana College. Here's Ruberu to Ratnayaka. Ratnayaka stepping off one. Very strong Ratnayaka going closer to the try line. Referee playing advantage again. It's a knock forward and it'll be a penalty.
Wait, hold it. Number 13.
For Isipathana College. So Trinity conceding a lot of penalties. Could be another yellow.
Make sure you don't go. If there's no. Hold it. You were side. So you were side from the. There was a tackle. Okay, it came from the side. Next, I may have to consider more. All right. Sir. Make sure you minimize your infringements. All okay. Right, off you go.
Warning. Lucky.
Yeah, he was warned. I think the referee managed the situation very well with Isipathana 12, Trinity 12, Isipathana 6. The
Time off.
The substitutions coming in for Trinity. 5 players coming into this side.
Yellow number 9. Number 9.
Whole lot of players coming in. Captain Sheikh comes in. Mohammad Ikram comes in. Naveen Rajaratnam comes in off the yellow card. Amit Kulatunga coming in. And then we have Akita Sakala Surya Tehan, Karuna Nayaka, Mohammad Zaid, and Dhiren Ratwat going out. The 4 players, 4 substitutions, 5 with the yellow card. Rajaratnam coming in. Trinity back to full force with fresh legs. Let's see how the next 30 pans out from here.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. You know, definitely it was not a basketball substitution. We got 4 players on the field and coming in to substitute, and the 5th player, of course, the yellow carded Naveen.
Playing advantage.
As we see, Pathana in their usual three-quarter move. They got numbers outside the pass was not good. As Greens still have possession. The halfback, plenty of room to run, but goes into no man's land. Nearly made a me out of it. As Isipathana are moving the ball and sees a small gap, and he finds that lovely, beautiful, and he tried to offload. How did the referee miss that knock forward and picked up in the front? That's one error by the referee. He would have missed it, but maybe he might go back to the TMO if the try has been scored. I don't know. Do you know?
Turnover ball, but offside says the referee. So right in front of the post. Malika Ruberu now will go for 3 points.
So the Karunanika off and Kulatunga is on. That's Trinity 9 being swapped to the other substitute 9. As we see Isipathana to extend or close the gap, extend their points to 9 points. Very easy in front of the post. Just simple kicks. Conversions made good by the skipper once again. So all 9 points contributed by the Isipathana skipper.
Yeah, they're keeping it close, very close. His scoreboard pressure is on. Keeping nice and close, nice and close. Here's Ruberu slotting that in between the posts now. 12 points to 9. This is Sheikh, the regular skipper for Trinity College. Puts in a flat, and that's a good kick. It was into the sun that Kalhara was looking at. And a very good return kick as well by him. Managed to pick that up in the end and brings back play outside the 22 for Trinity. An opportunity for them to hit back soon.
Let's have a read up or this thing of the Trinity lineup now with all the substitutions coming in.
Yeah, with Amit Kulatunga slotting at scrum half, Avishka Sheikh at fly half, Naveen Rajaratnam settles at 12, and the regular, the others are all at the regular places how they started. Not much of a reshuffle. As Isipathana College now inside their own half, trying to pick and drive through.
Roll away, low.
Now sending it out wide. Good tackle. Penalty for holding on. Kulatunga trying to take this quickly. Takes quickly. Not 10 meters. Gives it out wide to Lennox Kalyanaratne. Kalyanaratne bumping off couple of players. Lot of space here on the outside. The ball has to come quickly. Long pass off to Rajaratnam. Gives it to Veerakon. Has Bandarnaik on the outside. Rishan Bandarnaik taken out. What a tackle. What a tackle by Stefan. Praveen Stefan there. Beautiful cover defense. Had his mark on. Technique perfectly. Right on top of that legs and pulled him out. Just inches close to the try line. Look at this replay once again. Veerakon, lovely catch and pass. Look at that. Couple of meters close to the try line. Stefan pulls him out. Try saving tackle, maybe the match saving tackle also, SW.
Absolutely, fantastic tackle. Those tackles definitely to go count to the finals tally. As we see a line out, the Trinity has stolen that line out from Isipathana. after all the hard work done, but nevertheless Trinity has knocked on and just couldn't keep the ball in position. As we see a substitution coming in.
Number 14.
Green number 14 has been substituted, the R.S. De Silva. It's a matter of all errors here because a beautiful tackle, lovely tackle by Isipathana.
Time is up.
Very good tackle. That tackle. Actually, Bandaranayake should have stopped and checked his speed and let the defender go past him and then brought play in there. Having said that, they won the line out and then lost position again. And now it has come down a green ball.
Crowd getting back. It's all interesting inside their own half. Isipathana College taking at the back and running is Anjula. Ravindu Anjula. From his own half, trying to set back and give some breathing space for the young kicker, Silva. The ball stays in field. Janidu needs to collect this clean. He collects it, gives it back to Reshan. Reshan cuts back to the outside once again. Clearance coming out well for Trinity College. Here's Amit giving out wide to Mohammed Ikram, who comes in as the reserve today.
Get back, get back.
Pass once again to Sheikh. Sheikh cuts back into Rajaratnam, or rather Rana Raja, who comes in for work from the wing 3/4. Sheikh once again putting the kick behind. Inside the 22 it goes. And the Isipathana fullback is isolated.
Good contest.
Just on the 22-meter mark, there are a couple of Trinitians down with cramp. And there's a lot of space on this side for Isipathana to exploit if they want to. On the near side of your screen, on the 22-meter mark they go. And the kick has been charged down by Joshua Peter and bounces into touch. We'll be happy for a couple of players who are down on the park here. It's been a taxing day, isn't it, SW? 47 minutes of rugby. And after a long time in Colombo, the sun is burning down. That's Peter, the big prop forward.
The try scorer, the big Peter try scorer, Peter Joshua. And the Greens will put the line, have the throw into the line out. As we see there, a lot of attention being brought into the players because I think because the heat is catching up on them with the cramps. As we see the replay of that, as another substitution comes in for the Greens.
In place of
Number 4.
Nazran.
5.
18 points to 17. Royal College getting back against Wesley College at CRNFC.
Well, it's 12 points to 9 here. Almost 49 minutes gone.
Inside their own half, the line out comes in and it's a crooked throw. First time they did that, Trinity managed to pounce on the ball. And the second time now they have called for a scrum inside the 22. Crucial moment. We are reaching the 50-meter mark. Here's that replay once again.
I fail to understand the thing that in the lineouts, unless you want to play, have a ploy or something, otherwise just a restarter. Get that ball straight into the hands of the jumper and make it out to the threes.
Take your foot 20.
Yes, Trinity now getting it out wide, running very deep this time, getting Warren Veerakoon into action, but he knocks the ball forward eventually.
Second time.
The last couple of moves, I think number 13, Warren has not been himself. He's either...
Here's that replay once again. Initially knocks back and then knocks forward.
Crouch. Buy in. Set. Steady.
Here's an opportunity now. Kalhara gives it back to Silva. Silva puts the kick behind, straight into the hands of Ranaraja. Ranaraja runs into contact. Trinity College. This time Amit Kulatunga passes straight into his coaching staff to the touchline.
And he's Lotte Rakabula on the field, moving away on that corner. And that pass, I think if it had gone to hand, it would have been a fantastic try. Unfortunately, it did not go to hand.
Even he is smiling on the other side. Here's the replay once again. Vishwarana Raja not given space this time today. Leaves the ball behind. Another scrum for Isipathana College.
Buy-in. Sit.
Kalhara. Here's Silva once again putting the kick behind straight into Janindu. Janindu picks it up, has a man on the outside, steps back in, cuts back in, needs support.
Taking the next roll.
And not coming through the gate, says the referee. And he goes for 3 points once again. Isipathana. Here's that replay once again. Let's see how that happened. Janindu taking the ball into contact.
Thank you. Penalty myself
12 points to 9. Trinity College leading. Big kick coming up. Big kick coming up. This will boost the confidence of Isipathana if this goes through from the 40-meter mark. The skipper comes in, slots in, has the distance. Does he? Doesn't have, has the distance, not the direction. It'll be a 22-meter drop out.
It was a good decision, good call to go for the 3 points to make the scores even, and then start your move, start the game with a 0-0. So it's a 22-meter dropout. Skipper Sheikh.
Here is Isipathana now. This is dangerous. Silva off to Ruberu. Ruberu gets off one. Goes into contact. Kalhara off to Silva once again. Gives it to the big prop forward. Edirivira taking the ball into contact. It's a knock forward in the end once again. And another opportunity for Trinity College.
Could you believe this? Isipathana knocking on so many positions. They never done this before. Yeah. Eyes off the ball.
Yeah, if we can have a count of the handling errors of Isipathana College today.
Are we good?
Schools Rugby, an in-depth look at all the stats. Come join us so you can have the numbers on stats.thepapare.com is where you can find all the player profiles, stats of matches, times of scores, and also tries and penalties and whatnot. Everything related to rugby stats is there on thepapare.com. At the back of the scrum is Lennox Kalyanaratna picking it up, runs straight into the flanker, does well to get out of him. Amit Kulatunga now trying to kick off the base, does well. Janindu this time well taken there by Stefan. Rather Gunasekara it was. And now an opportunity for Trinity College. Yes, they have the penalty. Didn't have enough support. Here's the replay once again.
Yellow number 1, change. Yellow number 1, change.
Substitution coming for Trinity, number 1, the try scorer, Peter Joshua. Joshua Peter is off the field.
Had a super game, isn't it, today?
Absolutely fantastic. He'd been there at the correct time. He played well. Well done, Joshua.
Green number 9. Number 9.
Green number 9 is also into the
16.
substitution. 16 is on, so both boys have done their part and they can have an early shower.
And the scrum half for Isipathana College, who had a fantastic game. Kalhara, he has been taken out. And also Eddie Rivera, who had a lot of carries in the past 5 to 10 minutes for Isipathana College, replaced. So a lot of fresh legs coming in for both teams as Bandar Nayaka puts this ball into touch and will be a line out for Trinity on the 22-meter mark or just inside the 22-meter mark. Exciting times for both teams here.
Take your mark, take your mark.
Shea Peter off for N. Ekanaika. Bad line out once again.
And it's a knock forward.
Second.
Another knock forward by Isipathana College.
Yet another knock forward, I would call it that way, from the Greens. And Trinity, I think they are blessed and to be having the line out after losing that line out to Isipathana and then knocked down from the base of the scrum, trying to pick that ball, base of the line out.
Green number 5.
Ratnavira, his first show today. And
So
another replacement coming up for Isipathana College. Nizam Nilamuddin going out. He had a fantastic game too. Hard-working second row for Isipathana College, bringing in some weight now the Isipathana bench.
Time is on.
Yeah, the substitute came in straight away into the propping position. One of the props had gone down into the lock position. And we see another, Kalyan Ratna down on the, needing some attention.
Crouch.
Moby.
Bind.
Been a servant for Trinity for some time.
Sit.
Looking
Steady.
after the ice buckets and duties there on the sideline for Trinity College. Referee Akhil is not happy with the scrum. Very interesting, isn't it? At Isipathana, the camp, there you have the liberty to switch between a front row and a second row, bringing in very unlikely to see, but Isipathana have been having those kinds of talent.
Very deep indeed. The talent is very deep. The depth is very deep. That's why they have stayed for so long as kings of rugby.
Amit Kulatunga to feed the ball into the scrum. It's a free kick. It's a free kick quickly taken now by Sheikh. Gives it to Rajaratnam. Rajaratnam steps off one. Goes into contact. Needs quick ball out to Rana Raja, but cuts back in to Ekanayaka, Nimesh Ekanayaka. Now the ball comes out wide to Ikram. Ikram takes the ball into contact for Trinity College. Here's Sheikh. Inside pass. Inside the 22 they go. Here is Trinity College trying to pick and drive now. Mahdi Abdullah. Here's an opportunity. The quick ball coming out wide to Sheikh. Gives it wide to Ikram. Ikram cuts back in.
Hands away, green. You can use it, you can use it.
Another opportunity for Trinity College now, trying to use their forwards.
Release now, green, move. Green wait.
Again going through Nimesh.
Tackle, release, green.
Nimesh Ekanayaka, Trinity College.
Stay back.
Now popping out wide to Lennox Kalyanaratna.
Tackle, roll away.
Picking and driving. Trinity trying to keep this ball in place with them. Going on the short side, and it's a knock forward by Nimesh. And now Isipathana College will have the opportunity to clear their lines inside their 22. The ball pops off.
Advantage over.
And it's a knock forward, no advantage there.
Okay.
Here's that replay once again. The initial knock forward, Nimesh giving the ball out, and then the second one after that it came back.
Coach.
Parents of Isipathana College.
Far away.
And it's a free kick this time for Isipathana College inside the 22. They can kick this out on the full if they opt to punt.
But they won't have the liberty of throwing the into the line out because there's a short arm.
But they have good distance, very good distance. Into the 50-meter mark and beyond they go inside the Trinity territory. We were talking about how Silva will react after that early injury to Anjula. He has come back good and cleared his lines very well.
Absolutely. The kicking has been good. The handling has been the problem. The tackles that made, both sides have been very excellent tackles.
First time in the season, Lennox Kalyanaratne has been replaced by Trinity College. And in comes Pereira, running straight into contact Trinity College. Ball coming out quickly to Ikram. Ikram trying to step back in, setting up. Here is the ball coming out to Sheikh. Now Ranaraja on the outside looks for space, and that's off the shoulder says. Here's Pereira, the replacement, number 8, picking and going. Sheikh now picking and driving through. Trinity standing deep. Mahdi Abdullah. Amit Kulatunga spots that the rush defense of Isipathana College are just too eager to come back in. And it's a turnover ball for Isipathana College now. Inside their own half though. Anjula going out, has space on the outside. Cutting back in. And trying to push into touch, but Isipathana managed to secure ball and keep play within. Here's De Silva now. Looking for options. And that's a penalty by Sheikh. Very clearly tapping the ball off that scrum half.
Absolutely. Now at the moment, Isipathana is on top of the game.
Number 6.
Oh, certainly a penalty. There's no doubt about that. Was he frustrated that he was deprived from picking the ball up early?
Maybe not, but Isipathana going for 3 points again on the 40-meter mark, trying to get into trying to level the scoreboard and then play their rugby.
I would say it's a wise decision, because even if the kick doesn't go through, there can be mistakes made by trying to field the ball, and even if you touch down, you get the ball back with the 22-meter dropout.
Somewhere in the similar area where they will have the ball exactly if the kick is missed, but let's see how that goes with Manilka Ruberu kicking this. This time the kick is good. It's 12 all with 9 minutes on our clock to go. And another replacement coming for Trinity College as Manilka Ruberu nails this one in between the posts. 12 all here at Havelock Park. 62 minutes on the clock. Nethwara taken out. Here's that replay once again. Trinity going to the other side, surprising Isipathana College. Nicely taken there by Gunasekara inside the 22, and no risk taken as well. Will slot this ball out just outside the 20-22. Here's a great opportunity for them.
Number 24. Take a number 4 pass. Take a number 4 pass.
Another replacement coming for Isipathana College.
Number 22.
Number 17, that's Kaushal replacing. I am told he's the under 16 captain who is playing in the first 15.
I ask you to wait. Time is off. Hold it there.
Well, it's 12 all and 63 minutes on the clock. Referee Jamal Dean has not put time on for that, for the line out. Now he does. Number 23 is on the field. Kaushalya.
Clean line out. Now Sheikh gives it to Rajaratnam. Rajaratnam trying to step his way and run through strongly. Rajaratnam, after a long time, has a good carry. Now opportunity. Sheikh standing deep. Gives it to Warren Veerakon. Veerakon trying to step off.
Hands away, green. Hands away, green.
Here's Kulatunga giving it out wide to Bandara. Yomal Bandara taking the ball into contact. Nimesha now. Start for him. The Trinity replacement prop forward. Sheikh gives the inside ball to Veerakon.
Roll away, roll away.
And Isipathana trying to come out of that. And it's a penalty advantage for Trinity College. They leave the ball behind. Penalty for... So there's another player down for Isipathana College.
Time is on. You have two penalties. Penalty over there, penalty over here. That's penalty for offside. Offside. Okay. Put it. Hold it. Time is off. Again on.
Another replacement. Reshan Bandaranaike taken out. Danindu Herat comes in, plays, and Sheikh keeps the ball in play. It's not kicked out under full, or rather into touch of that penalty. Luckily, they'll still get the line out on the 22-meter mark.
Very fortunate, very fortunate. They should find touch because they need to line out. It's 12 all here. 65th minute of the game.
You have to come here and jump. You can. Backwards.
A knock forward there in the line out.
Hands away, yellow.
Arriving player trying to contest the ball. Here's an opportunity. The ball is popped out, but the referee says not, and it's a penalty for Isipathana College just outside the 22. Very interesting game here at Havelock Park. 12 all. And the ball has been kicked out, and what a touch that has been by Silva. He has taken this kicking game to another level today, and he has replaced Anjula with confidence, and he is now in full swing here.
I need your gap. Both sides I need gap. Okay, good.
A huge crowd, huge support for Pathana. Go Pathana, go Pathana, because they're in a very good attacking position. If the line out is good, he's been held up there.
Nicely done. Now the ball comes out. Here's the ball coming out to Ratnayaka. Taken down by Rajaratnam. Manhandles him. Now the ball comes out to Silva. Good tackle on him as well. Trinity trying to stop Isipathana players on their tracks. Here's Anjula trying to go across. Ikram going high. Brought down in the end. There's a player down for Isipathana College. And loose ball pounced down by Sheikh. Here's an opportunity. And it's holding on, but in the end, very good work there by Isipathana College. Kick. Kirikan quickly. Isipathana wants to up this game at pace, play this game at pace. Just outside the 22 now. 12 all, just about 3 minutes to go on our clock. There's the replay. She goes straight in, and Manilka Ruberu, the skipper for Isipathana, wins a crucial turnover, a penalty. Just outside the 22, 12 points all at this game, 67 minutes on the clock. Costa excited, as well as Henry in the coaching staff of Isipathana College. Knocked forward there by Trinity in the line out. Isipathana will try and work their way, or at least win a penalty, because they know it's within their kicking range now.
Release now, yellow.
Taking the ball into contact once again. Here's that's a knock forward this time.
No advantage there. We are going for the scrum there.
But there'll be an advantage. For the initial knock forward in the line out.
Consistency. That's what is required here.
Hold it.
We had to decide on the player of the match, SW. Couple of contenders there. We have Vishwarana Raja for Trinity College, who played really well. And then also Tehan and Akita, who were taken out just after half time. And then Kalhara for Isipathana College at scrum half. Manilka Ruberu, the skipper, stands out in leadership to lead this young team and also kick those vital points for Isipathana College. And also taking this team to the brink of victory. We'll have to award the player of the match to Manilka Ruberu, the Isipathana skipper. Here's Silva. Taking the ball into contact now is Bashik. Now the ball pops off. It's loose ball. Danindu Herat making that tackle. And Isipathana College have the ball in place. It comes out again. And taking the ball into contact is the under 16 skipper, Kaushalya. Now here is Amit Kulatunga giving it out wide. Again a knockback, says the referee. Welcome back. Sorry for the technical difficulties we had live on ThePapare.com, but the match has ended in a draw. It's 12-all here at the Havelock Park. Trinity College and Isipathana College have managed to draw a game in this season of the Singer Schools Rugby League 2018.
Is it the first draw of the season for the league tournament, single league tournament? It's the first draw. Yeah, the first draw.
Yeah, it has been what a game of rugby we had today. It was not exciting. It was not that expansive, hard open play, but very good thinking of rugby, very patient. But Isipathana making a lot of handling errors. On the other hand, Trinity College couldn't capitalize on opportunities. But it was a beautiful game of rugby by the under-19s, isn't it?
Yeah, I think everyone enjoyed it, and then it was like, you know, the boot of Rugby settled the scores for Pathana, and Trinity occurs the two prop forwards scoring for Trinity.
We'll watch again the highlights of today's game between Isipathana College and Trinity College, which we had a 12 points all, just 4 penalties coming off for Isipathana College, and then 2 tries and a conversion for Trinity College. What a game it was in the end between these two teams. It was everything to play for here at Havelock Park. Trinity scoring all those 12 points in the first half, nothing much in the second. We'll conclude today's proceedings from the Havelock Park with SW Chang and Dinuk Bhaskaran and the Papare crew signing off with the highlights of today's game. What a game it was. And have a great weekend as we will come back for the third week, which will be more exciting on ThePapare.com. Good night from Havelock Park.
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සැනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
අවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහෙ බෙදන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Energetic and daring, some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිමි ශක්තිමත්. ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසයි. ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ්. ඒ වගේම ඉස්සුරි වලින් නිදහස්. ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සුරි zero කරයි. ලෝහංක 1 men's shampoo.
Be a part of the latest shopping revolution. Now you can shop from the comfort of your home with MJ and JQ Shopping TV, bringing you the latest high-quality Japanese products right to your doorstep. Affordable prices, unbelievable discounts. Every day at 10 a.m. on Dialogue Now, channel number 1. Dialogue Television, Sri Lanka's #1 television experience.
සතුට බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සැනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
අවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහෙ බෙදන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Energetic and daring, some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
පිරිසිදු ෆ්‍රෙෂ් හිසක් තියෙන පිරිමි ශක්තිමත්. ඒත් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි වලට පුළුවන් ඒ ශක්තිය නැති කරන්න මම ක්ලියර් මෙන් තෝරගන්නේ ඒ නිසයි. ක්ලියර් මෙන් අධික තෙල් සහ ඉස්සුරි zero කරන නැවුම් මෙන්තෝල් වලින් සමන්විත නිසා මගේ හිස කෙස් හැම විටම ෆ්‍රෙෂ්. ඒ වගේම ඉස්සුරි වලින් නිදහස්. ක්ලියර් මෙන් ඉස්සුරි zero කරයි. ලෝහංක 1 men's shampoo.
Be a part of the latest shopping revolution. Now you can shop from the comfort of your home with MJ and JQ Shopping TV, bringing you the latest high-quality Japanese products right to your doorstep. Affordable prices, unbelievable discounts. Every day at 10 a.m. on Dialogue Now, channel number 1. Dialogue Television, Sri Lanka's #1 television experience.